Hello and welcome to the Federal. The people of Delhi have spoken, and the BJP has returned to power in Delhi after a gap of 27 years. We have with us Dr. Biswajit Mohanty. He's a professor with the Delhi University, and he will decode the elections for us. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Mohanty.
Thank you, Mr. Gan, for inviting me. It is a pleasure to talk to you on Delhi elections because there's so many things are happening in Delhi. Yes.
Absolutely, sir. Sir, my first question is um, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, Mr. Manish Sisodia, some of the top leaders of AAP have lost. What could be the possible reason? Why do you think these some of the top leadership of AAP has lost the polls?
You see, all those who are associated with Arvind Kejriwal, those are really close. Those who are really close to the chief minister, they almost all of them have lost, except Gopal Rai, who has not lost. Uh, there may be one or two reasons to that. One is that the BJP government were really after this cohort, Arvind Kejriwal and co. Gopal Rai somehow escaped precisely because he has done some groundwork at the local level and he was contesting from a safe seat. Manish Sisodia, Arvind Kejriwal, Atishi, those are difficult seats in the sense that during this is to do with what is called demarcation of Delhi. When they redemarcated Delhi, they brought it in a such a way that the middle class and the Jhugis they coexisted in roughly an unbalanced proportion. So those who were in middle class living in gated communities, they preferred the BJP more than the Jhugi Chopris. The more like they liked the BJP. They like the BJP more than Aam Aadmi Party. So what has happened is that the Jhugi Jhopris who have voted for the Aam Aadmi Party, that has been cancelled out by the presence of middle class communities in all these areas. So that is one of the possible reasons why this has happened.
Okay. Sir, what are the reasons for BJP making a comeback? How do you think BJP managed to come back after so many years? What did it do differently this time?
Yes, I think that is there is a long history to that. Of course, BJP has been preparing especially after 2014. The BJP government could not come to power precisely because there was a different model that Aam Aadmi Party had shown to the people, and that is the Delhi model, which is talking about welfare schemes. For example, Delhi, Bijli, Pani, education, health, all these are governance issues. So in our 2019 article in Indian Express, in the newspaper Indian Express, we have categorically shown that those were important issues that people liked. But what happened in between? There are certain changes that took place in both the approach of the BJP towards Delhi and a kind of anti-incumbency that has rooted in. First, the BJP tried to intervene through the administrative structure. The change that brought it in through that 277A ordinance, and Lieutenant Governor has been given more power than the elected Chief Minister. That is creating a problem or perpetual conflict between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Lieutenant Governor. And what is happening is that because of this conflict, not a single governance issue could be addressed and solved. And this is one of the reasons why there was a sense of misgovernance among people. This is number one. Number two is that since BJP has been working at at a very micro level in slums, jugis, where they have tried to influence the local voters through their local organizations. In every ward in slums, there would be one BJP representative who would be with people, talking to them and trying to solve their problems, managing their the day-to-day affairs. So that has also created a kind of trust among people, Jhugi Jhopri people, that yes, they can do it. A third thing is that the misgovernance issue that has come up because of the LG's intervention, that has created a kind of gap between the perception that people had about the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP, which is that the Aam Aadmi Party could not function very well because of this constant intervention, nagging of the lieutenant governor. So the Aam Aadmi Party could not function well, and they were strangulated by this intervention. So because of strangulation, what happened? The BJP gained. BJP actually projected this as a failure of the Aam Aadmi Party. Third thing that the Aam Aadmi Party's representative Arvind Kejriwal, who had a kind of moral superiority over all others in terms of giving a clean government, was shattered by this whole Sheesh Mahal and all those jamboree of having a kind of elite lifestyle. So what happened? Because of that, what happened? The BJP could attack the Aam Aadmi Party's moral high ground, that it could be could be a clean government. So this is another reason why the people, especially middle class people, who have become more aspirational during this time. And not only that, many from lower middle class stratum, those are moved up towards the middle class label. They have also tried to have a clean government, clean governance, everything clean. For middle class, cleanliness is most important in whatever form you talk about. So they also are trying to get a kind of new lifestyle that the BJP is projecting to give them. So these were some of the reasons why BJP could make a comeback in Delhi.
So you talked about the cleanliness issue in Delhi. How much issues like cleaning of Yamuna, pollution, or corruption allegations against AAP played a role in the decision that has been taken by the people of Delhi?
Yes, you see, environment pollution is doesn't affect a single class. It affects all the classes, whether it is poor or it is rich, anyone. But what has happened is that Kejriwal tried to rectify all those things, but could not do so precisely because of the what I call the intervention of the lieutenant governance. For example, it tried to bring in odd and even, or try to do some kind of monitoring of the situation, and that could not happen. If you look at the last to last Diwali, when Kejriwal is saying that let's stop cracker, then the BJP is saying how can you stop this firework, because this is part of our Hindu culture. So that also has affected the sentiment of people who have been trying to become more religious oriented now. In Delhi, you find so many religious activities are taking place. So that is catering to a kind of Hindu sentiment where religion takes over the all other secular issues. So that is the reason why I think this pollution issue could not be managed by the Aam Aadmi Party government, and that has been portrayed as the failure of the Aam Aadmi Party. So that way, you see, Aam Aadmi Party has always been constrained by the BJP in many
So, when
different
you
ways.
so when you look at the Delhi election, how will it impact the functioning of government in Punjab? Because
Yes,
the
that is
only
very.
state,
Yeah, please.
yeah, the only state where Aam Aadmi Party is now in power is Punjab, and it's a neighboring state of Delhi, sir.
I think the governance in Punjab will improve in the
Okay.
sense that they will work hard to make people satisfy in many senses. They have to satisfy the farmers, they have to satisfy the youth, they have to satisfy the women, they have to satisfy the urban dwellers, they have to satisfy the Sikh voters. Sorry, if you look at Punjabi dominated areas of Delhi, the Aam Aadmi Party has received less vote than the previous time. So, in that sense, the Aam Aadmi Party, I think, will try to work hard in Punjab, try to retain it, and show that Punjab also is a kind of model that Aam Aadmi Party can bring about. So it is there are a lot of tasks that have the tasks have been carved out for the Aam Aadmi Party now, because now it will become the most vocal opposition in Delhi, and it has to change Delhi's politics now as becoming a responsible opposition in Delhi, and that will reflect in Punjab also. So Punjab, they will work hard and they will try to retain that Punjab seat now.
So, there are at least 15 seats where Congress got more votes than the winning margin between BJP and AAP in
Mhm.
Delhi this time.
Yeah.
So, my question to you is, why did these two parties not uh, jointly contest? Everybody is asking this question today. Why did
Yes.
Aam Aadmi Party and Congress not join hands?
Yes. So what has happened in my one of my writings, I had written about when initially the Aam Aadmi Party came into power. I wrote that this government is a transformative government, and Arvind Kejriwal is a transformative leader. So gradually, if I'm looking at the processes of transformation in within Aam Aadmi Party, I am finding it more transactional than transformational. So it is trying to transact all the time with different parties. Whenever it suits, it goes back to the alliance and says that you have to save me, you have to do things for me. And whenever he feels comfortable, then he comes out of that alliance. So this in and out is creating a distrust among the India alliance. So this he cannot establish like a trust factor within the Indian alliance. So that is the reason why I don't say that it is the vindictive politics of Congress, but Congress has to establish itself in at the national level, as well as Delhi, because Delhi is the capital where the Congress should establish itself. But the whole base of Congress has been shifted to the Aam Aadmi Party. So to retain that base, the Aam Aadmi Party has to play a different role in Delhi. So that is why it feels a kind of discomfort when Congress is trying to establish itself. And second, what is happening is that Aam Aadmi Party has a lot of ambition to establish itself as a national party. So, at what cost it will become a national party? At the cost of Congress. because it's only the Congress which has the establishment all over India. So, and the same thing the BJP is doing, and same thing the Aam Aadmi Party is doing. It trying to cut down the base of the Congress so that it gains from there. So that is why it has a kind of transactional relation between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. Sometimes goes on, sometimes goes off. So this is the reason why the alliance is between the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party is not becoming clear. In 2019 also, the same thing happened. In 19, Arvind Kejriwal always tried to have an alliance, but the moment the deal was to be stuck, he has to back out. So why this? This is precisely because of this. Is trying to get its Aam Aadmi Party as the national party, and at the cost of the Congress. So that is why that alliance is very, very unstable and discomforting for both.
So my last question is, what is the future of Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party?
It depends. If Because it is Arvind Kejriwal is like a phoenix. It can rise at any moment, right? So he will not lie low. He will rediscover himself. He may come back in a different form altogether. So now he is calculating what is his next course of action. So Hindutva, soft Hindutva, he tried to play. So that may be how he transforms that soft Hindutva, like the Congress party is doing, and not that is not going to give the result, full result. So what is happened along with that soft Hindutva, he has to try something different. So that different the Delhi model of governance was a good one, but that has been taken over by the BJP. So BJP has incorporated that into their model. So earlier, when the BJP was talking about Revdi culture, it has actually double repeat that culture. So it is not giving one single thing, is widens its basket. So more and more welfare goods, whether called welfare good or populism, that depends on you, but more and more goods are being entered into that basket. So that politics, how he reinvents that politics. So that reinventing of welfare politics and religious transformation, that I think how Kejriwal will try to do, that is actually a lot of introspection that is going on within Aam Aadmi Party. Let's see how it forms. There is no clear cut answer to that, but I think he's going to reinvent himself, the party, and then come out with a new ideology, maybe.
Thank you for talking to the Federal, Dr. Mohanty. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gyan.